Hi everyone, it's Sandy. Thank you for joining me here on my channel, Septerra18. I have a fun project for you, and I've made a Christmas theme project since we're coming close to Christmas, and I came across a really fun 12x12 paper pad, which is the one that I used to create this project. And what I've made here is a pop-up pocket folder. And it's a great way to store your tags, or if you'd like to gift some of your paper craft projects, it's a great way to pop them in this folder, and then you can gift one of these to your crafty friend, or you can just keep it for yourself to store some of your tags and of some of your bits and pieces. It's also a great way to store a gift card, a message or note if you wanted to use this as a card to give to someone for Christmas as well. And let me just show you the paper pad that I used, and then I'll show you the inside, and then I'll do the tutorial for you as well. So the papers that I used is the 12x12 single-sided paper pad by Paige Evans. It is a great fun paper pad to work with. It's the Sugarplum Wishes, and I just love all of the prints in here, and Paige Evans paper pads are always fun to work with. All of the colors are always nice and bright, and just happy pop colors to play around with and make some fun projects. So I thought I'd make a project and see how it would turn out, and I was quite happy with the way my project turned out. So I just wanted to quickly show you some of the prints in here. And so that's the paper pad that I've used, and this is the cover of the folder. I used some of the die cuts that are in. There is a pack of ephemera and die cuts, and so these were in the part of the collection. And then I added one of the little banners in the front that says Merry Christmas. I made a closure, and I just dangled these to the front of the closure as well, just to make it nice and fun. And it just slides open like this. So the closure just slides behind the embellishment in here like that, and that just sort of stays closed. So that's how I done that. And then I just popped a couple of sequins. I really wanted to keep embellishing it and add some beads and stuff, but I don't think I'll get enough time to show it to you if I keep embellishing. So when you open it, it sort of just pops out like this, and there are the 4 pockets. So you can stand it up. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but then you can stand it up like this and display it. Oh, it will stand like that, and then you can display it on your desk. So you could also use these 4 pockets to add your gift cards if you want to gift this as a card gift or gift card. And I've added some little mini envelopes to the front of these pockets, and then a couple of little pockets to the front here. And I'll show you all the measurements for everything to create this pop-up folder. And so over here there is one of the pockets, and it's got one of the tags from the collection that I cut out. And I've also made another pocket here at the back of the envelope. And this is from the die cuts embellishment pack, and that just goes in there. And this is a little mini envelope, which I haven't put anything in there, but you can add some bits and pieces of smaller embellishments or stickers, little word sentiments. And then I fussy cut this Christmas tree from the paper pad. And then on this side here is one of the little tuck pockets, and some more of the little die cuts. And then I just stuck one of the snowman to the front of the pocket. There is another pocket here, and then you go to the next other side, and there is another pocket, and there's another pocket here which I didn't add anything in there, but let's just put one of those in there. So that's another cute little spot to tuck some more stuff. Another little mini envelope, and this is also one of the little pieces from the 12x12 pad that I fussy cut. It's the other pocket at the back. So lots of fun places to store all your bits and pieces. And it's another tag, a little piece of that, and it just goes in there. And then I did add some of the crochet string to the folded parts of these two sides here, which I'll explain to you why I put that there, but that is optional. You don't have to do that, but I just think this also decorates your a pop-up folder as well. And then you can add your beads, you can add some paper puncher shapes and just glue them onto the ends here just to make it look more fun. And because it's single-sided, I did add some paper to the back here just to make it not so plain at the back, and also just pops the folder out with some more colors. So I'll show you that as well. So I'm going to show you how to make the cover, the pockets, and I'll also give you the measurements for the little mini envelopes to go inside, as well as the little pockets. So let's go ahead and let's make one of these if you also wanted to make one. I just think it's a fun little pop-up pocket folder. So you're going to need a few pieces of papers, and I will put the measurements down below the video for your reference, and in case you miss out on how I might explain the measurements. So the first thing you want to do, you want to grab a paper for your cover, and you want to cut that piece at 7 inches by 12 inches. You want to cut another piece of paper, for your cover, my apologies. This is your cover. Your cover is 4.5 inches by 9 inches. And then for your pocket, pop-up pockets that's inside, you're going to cut that paper at 7 inches by 12 inches. So I'll just put that together. So this is your cover, and these are that's for your pockets. 4.5 inches by 9 inches, 7 inches by 12 inches. And for your little mini envelopes, if you want to make 2 or 1 or however many you like, you can cut that piece at 3 inches by 4 inches. And for the little pockets that's in the front here, these little ones, you want to cut that, I've actually written it at the back here. You want to cut that at 1.25 inches by 2 3/4 inches in length. So you want 2 of those, or 1 of those, or however many you like. Just put that there. You want a long strip if you're using single-sided paper for this part. That is optional. You don't have to do that part. And you want to cut that strip at 1 inch by 9 inches. And for the closure, and you can make your closure however way you like it. You don't have to do it this way. But if you wanted to use the same size that I have here, you want to cut that at 1 3/4 inches by 3 inches. So that's for the closure. So there are all the pieces you're going to need. Again, I'll put the measurements down below. So what we'll do first, let's just make the cover, which is very easy to do. So for the cover, it's just simply folding it in half or scoring it at 4.5 inches. I'm going to score my one, but you can just fold it if you like, but I wanted to have a nice crease. So along the 9-inch side, you'll want to score at 4.5 inches. So that's nice and easy. We'll just fold that in half. Just looking for my bone folder. For some reason, I'm always misplacing my bone folder. Okay, so that is done for that. Let me just keep this out here. You want to grab your larger piece of paper for your pockets that you had cut at 7 inches by 12 inches. So what we're going to do here, we're going to line it on the 12-inch side, and we're just going to score it at every 3 inches. So 3 inches, 6 inches, and 9 inches. And then we're going to turn this around and just check if your paper has direction paper. You want to make sure that you fold it so that your direction is facing like that. because this is where the front of your pocket's going to be showing. So I'm going to have that facing to the left, and you want to score that at 3¼ inches all the way down. All right, so that is that part done. While we've got the scoreboard, we'll score the little for the envelope, since we've got this out. So for the envelope, you've cut that at 3 inches by 4 inches. On the 3-inch side, you want to score going in at 1/4 inch on both sides. So 1/4 inch on one side, and then the same on the other side. And I'm just going to check. And on the 4-inch side, you want to score at 1½ inches and 3¼ inches. We'll leave that to the side. And then for the other pieces, we don't need to worry about that. Okay, so put that down. So we'll go ahead, and we've already folded the cover already. We'll go into the pocket, the pop-up pockets for the inside. And what we're going to do here, it's really easy. Just the part here that's on the shorter side, we're going to fold that up. And you're going to see that it's not going to line up. So that's where you know that's going to be the front. So that's that part done. And then we're going to grab this first panel, and we're going to fold that towards you. And then we're going to fold it back. And then fold that the other way. So it's like an accordion fold. Really press it down too with your bone folder if you have one. And I'm here, I'm still looking for mine. No idea where I'll put it, but anyway, so now you have that sort of shape. So okay, so that's how you want it to look. And all we're going to do now, we just open this back up, and we're going to glue along here and over here, so on the shorter part of the fold. Just going to glue one end the other side. Oh, actually, sorry, just before we do that, you want to maybe do your thumb notches on the 4 panels first if you wanted to create the thumb notch. You probably can't see. So these thumb notches here. So let's do that first before we glue it down. I've only made that once, so I've forgotten how the steps to make it. Keep forgetting. So I'm just going to go in the middle and just do that on all 4 panels. This is a 1½ inch circle punch that I'm using, but you can use any size. I'm just going to do the last one here. So I've got my thumb notches now. I can bring it up, and we'll seal these 2 ends. So that should all close up. Now you might notice that it's going to come out a little bit on the ends, because as you fold it, it's, you know, it's quite thick. Once that's dried, you can just trim off those ends if you wanted to do that. I might just trim it. You're not actually going to see this part anyway. Alright, so we've got all that sealed. And so what you want to do here, you've actually pretty much nearly finished this off. And then what you'll do is this will get placed on the inside like that. But before you do that, you want to start decorating and embellishing your 4 panels if you would like to do that, which I'm going to do now. So we're going to add the little envelope. I'm just going to make 1 envelope for now, but you can make 4 envelopes along here if you wanted to, or none if you don't want to do that. But we've made the score lines, so the one that's got the shorter little panels on the corners, that's where we're going to make the cuts. So we're going to cut all the way down up to here and remove both these pieces. So I'm just going to turn mine around this way so I could cut it. So you want to start cutting from that little smaller panel all the way down to there. Just going to do that. And then repeat it to the other side. So that's how your little pocket will look like. I'm just going to put a little thumb notch just up the top there. And then this little piece here, the shorter or the narrower panel, I'm just going to just corner around those corners. And then I'll fold these two sides in. So now you'll have the measurements to make a cute little mini pocket envelope if you wanted to make these for other projects or as gifts or to add into your craft fair packs. And then you're just going to fold that in, and now we'll just glue these two sides down. I love little mini envelopes and little mini pockets. I just think they're so cute, and you'd be surprised at what you could actually fit in these little tiny mini envelopes and pockets. So now that's all sealed, and then I can just fold that down, and that's your closure. And then all you do now is then you can add them to the front, to the center, to the bottom. You can make 4 of those, and you can place it like that. And what I've done was I've just glued the 3 sides down to create the extra pocket, if you wanted to do that, or you can just glue it all down. And then I'll just glue this one down here. Okay, so that's there, and we just see that should then give me that pocket. How cute is that already? Isn't that just so cute? It's funny how you can turn something plain, and then once you've started decorating, it just looks even more and more prettier and more, it just looks so much, I don't know, it's just amazing how everything can change once you start decorating. So we've done that. Now to make the little side pocket, or the little top pocket, which is this one here, which I've given you the measurements. So that's that one. And all you do is I'm just going to also create a little thumb notch to the top. Just like that. And you can also either make 4 of those if you wanted to, or I'm just going to sit that at the bottom. And actually, I think that one's a little bit too long. I might just trim that down a bit. Actually, I might just use this one. I just do this one. I forgot to trim it down. Because you want it to sort of, you want the length of your pocket to sit inside the folds, otherwise it won't fold properly. So that's why I've trimmed mine down. And all I do here, I'm just going to glue down the 3 sides. So 1, which I think most of us know how to make these little pockets easily. And I'm just going to place that right at the edge of the bottom of the pocket. Place that there. You could also have it that way if you wanted to have it on the side. So you can have it on the side if you don't want it on the bottom. So that one should be all done as well. I mean, look at that as well. How cute is that? Even here is so cute. All right, so that is all done for that part. And then you can just continue decorating all the little pockets in the front. So that's all done there. So what we'll do now, once you've embellished, let's adhere it to the folder. But before you do that, you want to also decorate and embellish the cover first before you place your pop-up pockets in here. Otherwise, it might be a little bit hard to decorate because of the bulkiness of the pockets, so you might want to do that first, but I won't do any embellishing for the cover. I'm going to just put this in here so you can see how to put it in. So what you want to do here, you want to place it, you want to glue it, the edge here, about 1/2 inch in from the edge. So you want it about 1/2 inch in there like that, and then the same for this side. You want them evenly about 1/2 inch in. Now you can also have it in the middle if you want your pocket in the center of your folder. You could do that. The reason why I put mine on the bottom here is because I want to be able to stand it up on the on your table, and if you have it in the middle, it's going to lean forward too much and it's going to look funny. But you know, you can decide where you want to place your pop-up, but I think having it on the bottom is the way I wanted to do mine. So let's do that. I'm just going to glue along one edge here and the edge of the other side. That's all we need to do. You can use double-sided tape if you wanted to do that. So we're just going to glue along here one side and the back of the other side. I'm just going to bring that all forward first. Let's place this one first. I'm just going to eyeball mine about 1/2 inch. You can mark it with a pencil. Just about there is fine. Oh, I've made another little mistake. Before we do that, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting because I've only made it once. That little strip that we had cut at 1 inch by 9 inches, you can place that here on the top if you want to decorate your top part of the cover. So I'm just going to quickly fold this in half and glue all around to the back. So sorry, I keep missing my steps because I only made this one just this morning, or not this morning, sorry, completed it this morning, and I've sort of just forgotten the steps to it. So I was just trying to wing it to do it the second time around now. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to just line it up and fold that in here. Making sure you've got the paper the right way up, not upside down. And that will just decorate the inside if you're using single-sided paper. And now we can go ahead and place this in here. So let's go back to where we were, lining that up there and along the edge. And I'm just going to do it this way. I'm just going to bring this over and just go like that. And then that should stick on, and then I can just adjust it. Just get it all lined up. Make sure it's all nice and straight. And that is your pop-up pocket booklet, pretty much all done. And I just think that is just such a cute way to create a folder to insert some stuff. So I'm going to add one of these tags in there. These are the tags from the 12 by 12 paper pad. I might add another one in here. Another one in here. And another one here. So what I've done here, you can see I added some crochet string in on the folds. The reason why I did that, even though it decorates it as well, it just sort of stops. Say you've got this open, it doesn't slide between the two pockets. I just thought having the string in the middle here just prevents the things that you stored in here from going into the other pocket if it sort of starts to slide, which it won't anyway. But you could do that. I just looped the string around on the inside here and tied in the middle. Same with this side. So you could do that. And I just thought it's a great way to decorate the inside. And so that's all with that part done. And then with your closure, which is the little strip here, which I've given you the measurements, all you do is you just put it on one side at the back, and then you just bring that forward wherever you would like to place it, up here, down here, or there. And then with your embellishing, what I'd done with this one, you can't see it, but I added some foam dots to raise the embellishment. Let me see, let's just say this is my embellishment. So I just put some foam dots to raise it up a little bit so that your closure can slide inside the embellishment, and that will stop this part from flipping open. So you can do that, or you can use a Velcro dot to close it here. You can just use some string to go around it so it doesn't open up, or a belly band. But this is the size that I use, and I'm just going to glue this to one end and then place it to the back. And what I've also done, this is not a smooth one. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. I haven't got all my stuff here with me. I might just use this. What you can also do first, you can just curl it just helps give you that nice curl. And then you can center that and place it where you like, and then you've got your, and that gives you more room in case you have a lot of bulk in there. And that is all there is to the closure. So I hope this was a fun little project for you to make. I think this is a great, I just love opening it up and it just pops out like that. It's like a little surprise of what's inside. And I also then just punched out a little hole here in the middle to dangle some of the little ephemera pieces, and then that just punch a hole there. You could also add some string through the middle here, and then add some dangles here as well. So a lot of ways you could have fun decorating the cover and the inside. So this is just another fun project for you to make if you would like to make one of these. And I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye for now.